Hello, everybody. Hope you're all well and good. Hope you're all fantastic and delightful. Because I am Storm of Iron, and here again we have SnowRunner. That is a thing we keep on doing. And Relic, I see that you are there and spamming those brand new emotes that we have, because I got this set up all for you guys. Because I thought they were pretty damn cool, and that's what I'm going with, right? So I figured it'd be something neat. I've been hell-bent on a relic of food. Moya Surfer Dude, I am well today. This is our day after Easter, so I believe everybody is coming down off of their sugar high and crashing substantially on this Monday. Excuse me, because I needed that. Yes, so there we go. Moya Surfer Dude, we have new emotes, if you have not noticed them. And all subscribers get all these cool little emotes that we have. And I really hope that you guys like them, because I think they're pretty damn cool. But that's just me. So, we don't have a ton of time today. Rebecca and Miracle. So how is the hand today? Because I know you had a mishap with it, and I'm hoping that things are well. Also, let's see. Oh my god. So, oh, what did you, which one did you get, Relic? And I think I know exactly what we're talking about. And, Rebecca and Miracle, I am very sorry that it hurts as bad as it does, because that's not fun. And anything even remotely close to that is not cool at all. We've got a little bit of a different day. We don't have anything super exciting planned. This is just kind of an unwind, kind of relaxing sort of day. We do have a hard stop at the moment. Oh, that is fantastic to hear, Moya Surfer Dude. What is your latest art project, or is it still a secret? Also, we have a hard stop tonight of 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, oh wow. Okay, that's pretty cool, Relic. That is very cool. All right, that's oh, Moya Surfer Dude, I can't wait to see that. And I think that is going to be absolutely fantastic. Because if your previous pilot is anything to go by, this is going to be even more amazing. I honestly believe those are probably two of my favorite characters, hands down. And if no one knows what we're talking about, I certainly hope you do. We are discussing Farscape, the wonderful Henson production. Oh, Ginger Snaps is lurking. And Moya Surfer Dude, I absolutely look forward to this. So, what I'm kind of figuring on doing right now is I'm going to show you guys how I set up trucks for truck darts. And we do have $500,000 left because I'm kind of augmenting truck darts just a little bit for more of a dramatic flair. Because we have a little bit of cash that we've accumulated. All right, so I've got $165,000 left. So we have that. And what we're going to do is, Relic, you probably know this off the top of your head. How old was the Ultimate Warrior when he passed away? Because I am drawing a blank. I would have to look it up. And the fact that he changed his name to simply Warrior is kind of wild. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, first and foremost, change all the colors. And then we want all the same front bumpers. I think I went with this front bumper. We'll do that. I forget if I change the exhaust systems. But you know what? Stock exhaust system is fine. He was 54. Okay. Yeah, that is pretty wild. That guy was a wild dude, plain and simple. So then we have to... Okay, because... Ooh, this is where we might run into cash flow problems. Or maybe not. We have to put high-range transmission in everything. And then we have to change the tires. And this is where this is kind of annoying. Because with the PlayStation, it is a pain in the butt to go through all of the tire choices. And we want... I don't know if we need the all-wheel drive in this, but it never hurts to have it. Okay, so that's one truck done. And we need to do this for all 6 of these trucks. So... that one was red. We'll make this one orange. We always have to remember to put the high-range gearbox in there. Wait, did I put the lift kit? Yeah, I put the lift kit in the other one. I don't even really know that I need the lift kit. So... and this, once you kind of get... holy crap, Relic. That's pretty awesome. That's actually really impressive. Alright, so hopefully I don't run out of money before I do this. Because... oh yeah, we gotta change the front bumper too, because I always forget to do that. Okay. So this one will be yellow. want that. Sell those. Do that. Raise the suspension. I mean, I think I might have enough money to actually put all of these how I want them, because I still need money to actually play the game, to get trailers, to get, like the goofy different stuff that I need to get while I'm playing the game. Yeah, we should have enough. Because most of this stuff, you can actually sell everything in this game back for the purchase price that you got it. That's pretty awesome, Relic. How was everyone's Easter? I would absolutely like to hear how all of your Easter went. Because I had my nephew this weekend, and he was hanging out. I left work a little bit early on Friday. I was going to stream a little bit on Friday, but I kind of never got the chance because I had my nephew. So he was hanging out because his mom and dad were in the hospital, and he was getting a new baby sister over the weekend. So I now have a niece, which is weird. I thought having a nephew was weird. Now I got a niece. I don't understand how any of this is going to work. I hope that niece likes cars. Because, I mean... front bumper. And that one was orange, so this one gets... No, that one was yellow, so this one gets green. Yeah, yellow then green. Do the color first because I always mess up on that part. We'll go a nice deep blue. That is unfortunate, Rebecca and Miracle. I am very sorry to hear that. And just, you know, we can only control what we can control. Oh, bummer. We're going to be running out of cash here in a minute. That's okay, actually. Nope, this is okay. Because I have things that I can do to have fluidity in my cash. You know what? Unicorns and rainbows is okay because that's most of the candy that I end up eating. So, I mean, that's a thing. Tell you what, let's sell... Oh, we can't do that. Okay. We got to put the other tires on before we can sell those tires. That's fine. And sell 5 sets of 55-inch all-terrain tires for almost $5,000 a pop. That's where we get that money back. Okay, that. Raise suspension, high range, big engine. Everything good. Okay. Last one to customize. Sell those transmissions. Put the high range in. Got just enough money to keep going. Yeah. Okay. We do the tire routine again, and then we just need the all-wheel drive kit, and we will be good. We'll be good to go. The weird thing is the selection of tires in this is just bonkers. Utterly bonkers. So, my nephew, we ended up coloring eggs. So me, my other brother, and my nephew, there was some coloring of eggs. I may have wandered away and passed out for that, but I did end up building a Lego, what the hell was it? Gravedigger. I built him a Lego Gravedigger, and that was pretty cool. So he was all into that. And that was actually really, really fun to do because I haven't built like an involved Lego set in quite some time. Okay, so that one was blue. So we want like a dark purple, or do we want like a plum? That's kind of like a plum, or like an eggplant. We'll go with that one. Okay, so now we have all of $6,000 left, and we have all of these trucks that we now need to get out of the garage with. So we're going to move. Oh, he had such a blast playing with his Lego set. He had a lot of fun doing the Easter egg hunt on Sunday morning. And just, he had a good time in general. I bought him probably like a 2.5 foot tall plush Pete. And it was hilarious. It was just utterly hilarious. So this is at least just a little bit of a highlight of all of the setup that I have to do when I'm setting up for truck darts. And here's my fleet. So we're going to add to the Twin Steers. And I actually got rid of the ANK MK38 because they weren't nearly as cool getting pitched off of the runway like these things. These things are awesome. These things are just like a cat on methamphetamines when they're being pitched headlong off of the runway. So then we'll cheat a little bit, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to line a couple of them side by side, and then we're going to tow some with the others. And it makes it go a little bit quicker. I mean, a little bit anyways. Do that. But then we're probably just going to set up for truck darts tonight, and then we'll just kind of goof off and head over to the other place and try to keep working on reestablishing the gold mine or the paper mill or whatever the hell it is they've got us doing over there in the Yukon, Canada town. All right, 2 more to go. And then moving them over to the airfield, it's really not too terrible. Oh, also, side note, before I completely forget, in terms of really cool swag, if you haven't known, I've got stuff on my merch store. And if you want some cool merch, like this really awesome Storm of Iron coffee mug, you can get it there at that link. Also, the new Storm of Iron t-shirt. Yeah, for real, dude. Storm of Iron t-shirt. This thing. It's actually really awesome. And it's actually not a bad t-shirt either. I'm kind of surprised at the quality of it. I mean, you sort of roll the dice when you don't even know what what you're ordering until you get it. But this is actually a really nice t-shirt, and I really like this t-shirt. The print came out good. Like, the print is actually really, really nice. And it's actually really kind of awesome. Oops. Gotta go to the garage to get the truck. move the things. Okay. But yeah, the t-shirt is cool. The coffee, I am a huge fan of the coffee mug. I actually brought a coffee mug. I have another one. I brought it to work with me. And it sits at work with me because why not? I think that's where it needs to be. Let's see. Let's do this guy. I'm gonna move him back just a little bit. Alright, right there. Let's jump into this guy. So this is all the stuff that I do when I'm setting up for truck darts. So now we're going to drag one truck with the other truck over to the airfield. And this is just kind of how we do things. This is how we make it all work. This is how we make the magic happen. Oops. That, however, is not how we make the magic happen. That's how we damage the front end of the truck. Alright, so just kind of park this bad boy right in over here. Hop in this guy and start with a new row. Because we have so many twin steers. And here's the cool thing. I have something a little bit different planned for the next time that we do truck darts. Which will be probably probably be tomorrow. We'll probably throw some truck darts tomorrow. Mostly because tonight, if anybody did not know, tonight Gigi Edgley jumps back from her temporary hiatus from the Twitch world, and she will be streaming with her brother Jake tonight. There we go. So Gigi Edgley will be streaming tonight. That is her channel. If you have not followed her channel, she is an absolute delight of a human being. She is really fun, really friendly, and if you're a fan of any kind of nerdy, geeky, sci-fi kind of stuff, it is a lot of fun. Her main claim to fame on the state side of things is Farscape, which was, oh yeah, absolutely Moya Surfer Dude, 100%. So her main claim to fame was Farscape here in the United States on the Sci-Fi Channel once upon a time back in the day. But she is an Australian actress who is known for a lot of other stuff. Tricky Business, Rescue Special Ops, a couple of different movies, sci-fi shorts, and various different things. And she's also a musician who has toured, and some of us have seen her live, some of us have met her at conventions, and just generally all kinds of cool stuff like that. So I highly recommend, if you have not followed Gigi Edgley, totally worth doing. And where's that other twin steer? See, this is the worst. Okay, there we go. See, this is the worst part about having so many different vehicles on the map. You don't know which one's which. They just call it twin steer. So you have a list of 24 twin steers, and it's like, which one's which? So you have to click on all of them. Alright, so that's going to be my lineup for the next truck darts. So we have a lot more twin steers. Actually, here, tell you what, let me make it daylight so everybody can see the damn things. So we have a lot more twin steers. Okay. this whole smorgasbord of Skittles that we have to hurl down the runway. That is what we have. That's what we're gonna. We're gonna probably. So that's most likely gonna be tomorrow, just because we don't have a ton of time tonight, and 8 o'clock is our hard stop, and then we've got in the close aisle nearest us is the Royal BM17, which is a very fast truck, and that's the one that kind of gets away from us sometimes. And then we've got the Caterpillar CT680. So now with that said, let us do something like head back to the Yukon and the flooded foothills of the Yukon. That is where we're going to go. And eventually, we're going to do something with that truck and that trailer eventually. I'm looking forward to it because there is nothing you can do with that truck that isn't hauling that specific trailer. So it's kind of a pain. Also, that truck, that Caterpillar, the Giant 770, does not have all-wheel drive, cannot tow anything, and unfortunately, the only thing that it is capable of mounting for a hitch is the special 770 hitch, which is kind of unfortunate because it's a pretty cool rig. And if I can find it here, because I don't know where I put it. There it is. Okay, so it's got oh wait a minute. Holy crap. I was not aware that we could actually put a fuel carrier on this thing. So this now has more usefulness than just the heavy saddle and that's it. But like that is a serious piece of equipment right there. I mean, this thing should be capable of carrying like an entire building away without a problem. It has 74-inch tall Caterpillar tires. And I was actually going to try to use one of these to take like a really cool picture and make some different emotes and stuff, or some badges and stuff like that. But it got away from me because I had too much going on. So, I mean, you can say that I'm a slacker all you want. I'll completely own up to that. That's 100% truth. But I'm also, I get stuff going on. It's a thing. So let's store that. Let's go back to the truck storage and actually do the thing that I was talking about doing and cleaning up the inventory so as to get some more cash. Because I know we have duplicate trucks in here. I know we've got a couple of duplicate trucks. Let's see. So we've got the Tega 4380. Yeah, we've got 2 White Western Stars. I don't think we need... Yeah, I don't think we need 2 of these. So let's sell one of them for $94,000. What else do we want to sell? Let's see what we have in the way of... Alright, so we got one of those. These guys are useless. The F750 I have in 2 different configurations. So that one's got a flatbed. That's got the body so that I can actually just drive endlessly with it. I like the Lodestar. The Hummer H2 is cool. Although I have another one of these, so let's get rid of that second one. And I've got that one that's got the utility bed on it, so I can keep that one too. So, I mean, I usually hang on to more stuff than I get rid of, but we're already back up to 240. We're already almost at $250,000 again. So oh, wait a minute. I've got another F750. So that actually makes 3 F750s that I have. I can sell that for just shy of $100,000. One Tatarin. I don't really use much of the scout vehicles because they are so... they plod along endlessly. MK38. So we have 2 of the Voron 64-131, so I could sell this thing for 134,000. But realistically, 240,000 is way more than enough than we need to do any of the stuff that we need to do. So here's a funny thing. I was watching the Expendables, and the second Expendables, when they're in like one of the Russian provinces, they actually have a whole bunch of these trucks, believe it or not. If you've not seen the Expendables, that series is awesome. And I've been pretty much watching the whole thing start to finish. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I have 2 of these? I don't know why I have 2 of these. So let's sell one of them for $86,000. Sure, why not? So we'll kind of thin the herd just a little bit. I mean, this is all stuff that's like, this is all like bookkeeping kind of crap. Yeah. I should have a sound emote that just says slacker. But I mean, hey man, this is my hobby time. And I spend my hobby time setting up for my hobby time. How ridiculous is that? All to keep you guys happy. The things I do for you. I mean, designing really cool shirts. Not that there's much designing that goes on into that. Oh, there's another Voron 4380. There's another Why do I have duplicates of so much of this stuff? Like Zix that I never use, another Voron grad, another Voron grad, another Freightliner. Ooh, an International Paystar. When's the last time I had that thing out? Man. So I've already got one of the Freightliners. So let's sell $129,000. Yeah. Because what do you know? There's our Freightliner. And we aren't running with any mods in this game either. This game is based purely on my own ridiculous amount of time spent with it. I mean, there's a lot of time spent with this. Also, the PC guys are lucky. The PC guys are very lucky because of how quickly they can scroll through these different menus and stuff. And it's kind of like the tire menus, too. The tire menus in this game are just, they're ponderous. These the same? Oh, no. Okay, so that one's... Why? All right, so... This one has the super singles. This one has the dual rear wheels. So let's just sell this one for $136,000. Okay, so I'm back up to almost $600,000. We're good. I think we have solved our cash flow problem. Also, I am reminded that, wait a minute, I have another one in here somewhere. The GMC, that's good. Okay, only one of each of those. See, I like to have, even though I could realistically change all of the bodies on the trucks. All right, so I have one twin steer there. I think I've actually got another twin steer in here. So I've got like 2 twin steers, and they are... Oh, yeah, see, right there. So, that's $174,000 right there. Which one is the other one? Oh, wow. I didn't realize the Paystar was close to $195,000. Man, some of these trucks actually get really expensive. Not that I would notice because I never paid attention in the first place. I've never had to worry about money in this game since I started just doing goofy stuff. Oh, the Boar is $241,000. All right, let's sell that guy. So now we're up to $750,000. I love that Navistar. The P12 is garbage. It is so underpowered, it's not even funny. The Derry Longhorn is even worse. The 4520. 3194, not so much because it's got only 2 rear axles. And it's got that third tag axle in the back there. But, Pacific, that one does not have all-wheel drive, which is kind of a bummer. We have... The Azov Antarctic is kind of weird. That Azov 73210 is not bad. Okay, so now that we have done a little bit of bookkeeping, let us find out what the hell we're doing. Gold Horse Mining. Where were we? We were... Oh, we were getting... Oh, that's what we were doing. Okay, so we need 4 more wooden planks from... most likely the sawmill, because we can do that. The thing is, we can't get around this pipeline now that we've kind of built it. We would have to go all the way around, or I don't know if we can even get underneath on the bridges there, but that's... Because we tried doing that at one point in time, and that really didn't work out so well. Although, there is some wood framing right there that we could go abscond with. So, that'll be worth 2, and then we can get, like, the last 2 from... Well, we could go to the log station, or we could go to the sawmill. So let's head over here for now. So we'll... Oop, no, stop that. What are you doing? We're going to mark this. And then... let's decide on which truck we want to make the attempt with. We need 2 slots of cargo. And we need something that's going to cross the water fairly effectively. You know what? Why don't we give a shot to something that we typically don't use a lot of? The Warthog we don't use a lot of. The Tega we do. The Voron D, that's an older one. The Steppe, we don't use that much at all. We don't use the Zix. Vorongrad, International Paystar. Ooh. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I mean... You know what? Use the Grad. We've used it a little bit here and there, but not a lot. So I know this is the moment that most people are waiting for. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I have... Hold on. Time out. We've got a crane behind the cab. We don't need that. Also, I could sell a ton of this crap because I don't really use much of it. All right, now we can leave the garage. All right, now we're up and running. Now we're moving in a forward direction. That's what we're gonna do. The C6520. Which one is that? There's the Caterpillar CT680. That's the one that we pitch off the runway quite extensively. That is an interesting truck because it is not capable of using any kind of lifted suspension whatsoever. Alright, let's see if we can cross over here. I don't know if we'll be able to, and I don't know how deep it'll be. Also, that's a little high up right there. Huh. Maybe not. But you know what? Let's live dangerously, shall we? See, let's see what we can do right here. Let's see, let's see what this... Okay. Alright, that's fine. The truck is apparently just gonna make its way right over here. Holy crap. We took no damage. At all. I am impressed. Color me impressed. General Norman, I hope you are doing really well. Okay. So I said we didn't take any damage, but then I just crushed the fuel tank. Okay. Alright, so we just stole that guy's house. We did just make it, and I am impressed that we just made it. Now, let's see if we can't cross back over. I don't know if this is going to be a good spot to cross over. Maybe. We're probably... We'll give it a go. Let's see what this does. So what is everyone's favorite go-to Easter candy? As much of a jelly bean fan as I am, and as much as I like all kinds of different stuff for Easter, I love Peeps. Marshmallows are fantastic. Alright, let's, okay, not the best idea. Which way can we go? Alright. This is gonna get sketchy, and I have no idea why this truck is doing as good as it is right now. I'm not gonna be able to... Okay, hold on. Alright, let's back down here. Let's follow the coastline until we get to the spot that we're supposed to cross at. Cadbury Cream Egg says LoJack. LoJack, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tagging along this evening. Okay, let's not dump the cargo. I love Cadbury Cream Eggs. I love Cadbury Cream Eggs. Peanut Butter Rabbit. Ooh. Relic, that sounds fantastic. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't had a giant chocolate rabbit in forever. Also, LoJack, there are all those really cool, and everybody else, there are emotes that you guys can use if you are subscribers to the channel. They are nifty things. Kind of a little bit of a Viking theme to them. And we have new badges and symbols and everything, kind of showing all kinds of neat stuff. Oh, Moya Surfer Dude, I am completely jealous right now. I would love to have a giant chocolate rabbit. I haven't had a giant chocolate... I'm trying to think of the last time I had a giant chocolate rabbit. And I like the giant chocolate rabbits that are actually hollow as well. Because typically, they have those candy eyes. And call me creepy, but I like eating the candy eyes of the chocolate rabbits. True story. Don't know why. They're just so damn good. They're like the old school candy, the dots that were on that paper that you had to take all of them off the paper, and usually you got half of the paper with it, and you're eating like paper and stuff, and it's like candy coated paper. It's really what it ends up turning out to be. Alright, where am I going? I am going to the ore sorting center for a delivery of lumber. But also, guys, anybody new who just popped in, we totally have some merch. We get the Storm of Iron. Hold on. We'll do that. Eh? We totally have the Storm of Iron t-shirt, in addition to the Storm of Iron mug that I am so fond of. That I love my Storm of Iron mug. I'm a sucker for goofy things like that, and I really like my Storm of Iron mug. A Malteser's Easter egg. How big is something like that, Moya Surfer Dude? Like, is it the size of your hand? Like, what kind of frame of reference do we have for something like that? Because it sounds outrageously awesome. Also, not gonna lie, I fed my nephew so much. Oh my god, that's insane. But that sounds pretty damn cool. I fed my nephew so many jelly beans, so many Swedish fish, so many sour bright crawlers that I'm pretty sure the next time my nephew goes to the bathroom, he's going to poop out an anaconda. Or perhaps even a python. A gummy python, if you will. Alright, we're stuck in the mud. Why are we stuck? Okay, that's gigantic. Because I know that 30 or 32 centimeters is roughly the equivalent of a foot. So that is almost a foot of chocolate. Or, that's chocolate, right? Malt. No, malt chocolate, maybe? I don't know, it sounds amazing. I don't even know what it is, and I want it. I just want to, like, put it in my face. Just because. Alright. We're gonna keep going on. We're gonna keep on keeping on. Life's a garden. Dig it. Little old bit of Joe Dirt wisdom. No, but seriously, I really hope that everybody had a fantastic Easter. It's been kind of a hectic weekend, and I know that... ooh, oh, yes. Yep. Gotcha. I know it's been kind of a hectic weekend on my end of things, and I've been going back and forth with my brother constantly because of his newborn. And I gotta say, it's weird to be an uncle again. So now he's got a 4-year-old son and a newborn daughter. And I don't know, man. I don't know if they're ever going to try for another one. Yeah, exactly. It sounds exactly like Whoppers, I think, Relic. Man, Whoppers. I could only do so many Whoppers. I couldn't do a lot of them at any given time. But they were good. They were really good. Like malted milk balls, kind of. Alright, follow me on this one, guys. Who is a fan of Lindt chocolate? Or Lindt truffles? Anybody ever have a ton of those? Thank you very much, Moya Surfer Dude. I truly appreciate that. Lindt chocolates. You'd see them in the mall, and you could get, like, prepackaged bags of them. They were little balls of, like, chocolate truffle things. So, my grandmother, when she was still alive, the interesting woman that she was, I'm pretty sure I think she used to get the Lindt chocolates at least for Christmas, and we would get them. Well, Moya Surfer Dude, that is exactly where I'm going with that. I used to get way too many, and because I'm me, and I have absolutely no control over myself whatsoever, yeah, one would eat too many of them, and you'd be like, just, you know, clutching your belly, chocolate froth around your mouth, just coming out in like a little stream of drool, just like, why did I do this? They were there, and all I wanted to do was eat the delicious chocolates. But no, you ate them, and you suffered for them. Those were, yeah. They were good, but it was a double-edged sword, because sometimes they were too good. I've learned to moderate. I will say I have learned to moderate, because I am awful with the self-moderation. I am horrible. Okay, so the truck is fully repaired. Let us see what the log station over there has for us. So maybe we can just drive over there, or where are we gonna go? Yeah, because we can just drive around there, or we head over here. Let's see. Hold on. We need 2 wooden planks. So log station right there has 4 wooden planks. Log station over there has 2 wooden planks. Wood framing, wood framing. The sawmill has all of the wooden planks. What does this one have? Do we have wooden planks here? We do not have wooden planks here. And then, okay, so I need to go to either the sawmill or the log station, which I guess, I'll leave it up to you guys. Do I want to go to the sawmill over here on the left side of the map, or do I want to go to the log station over on the right-hand side of the map? So you can totally decide on this one. Throw me a direction, and I will go with it. Oh, cotton candy. Oh, relic. Dude, that's awesome. That is the way to do it. I mean, I get to do stuff like that. I get to load the kid up on sugar and then send him packing on his merry way. That's fantastic. That is completely fantastic. So which direction guide? Log station on the right or sawmill on the left? I'll leave it up to first one to throw it out there to me gets to make the decision on which direction I'm going in. All right. Sawmill? Okay. I will definitely go to the sawmill. So, we will go to the sawmill, and we had an interesting time getting there the last time. So let's take this truck again, because this thing did pretty good the last time. Where's William Sterling to laugh at my misfortune? Because William Sterling enjoys my misery and suffering. But that's okay. And Ginger Snaps with the Viking horn. Coming in hot. Dropping those channel points like it's going out of fashion. Ginger Snaps, we have cool new emotes that you need to make use of because you are, in fact, I believe, a subscriber. Yeah, you're a subscriber. We going this way? We're going this way. Oh yeah, we do have our headlights on. So don't. Oh, it finally became a busy day. Ginger Snaps is working still, and was lamenting the lack of a busy day earlier, but now apparently, see, there you go. Ginger Snaps coming in with all of the emotes, all of the really cool emotes that I have for you guys. And you can get those too if you are, in fact, a subscriber. Alright, let's see if we can't make it up the hill this time with this truck. Because we tried with the ANK, it did not like it. This truck basically just made this look easy. Alright, this isn't even fair at this point in time. This truck is just... You have 50 minutes to go. You have 30 seconds to comply. Good old ED-209. Now that's a great movie. RoboCop. The original RoboCop, and to a lesser extent, RoboCop 2. RoboCop 3, not so much. Jetpack RoboCop, not so much. Who is a fan of classic 80s action movies? I am a huge fan of classic 80s action movies. Also, I am a fan of not burping directly into the microphone, because that would be not so cool. Alright, so wooden planks. And now let's make it back down the hill without dropping the cargo and making a mess. Yeah. Yeah, 80s. Okay. Okay. Thanks for yelling at us, Ginger Snaps. I see how it goes. You prefer Hobocop to Robocop. Oh, man. Alright, which way are we going? Because I totally just lost my direction. Yeah, I'm not paying attention, so... There we go. Ah! Ginger Snaps with the gifting of the sub to Vanch Panch. Who I don't recall Vanch Panch. Perhaps Vanch Panch is an individual who is outside of the channel, and Ginger Snaps is stealth subbing people to bring individuals in and making them watch the channel because things happen. And weird things happen that way. Because then you'll have somebody come in and be all like, who is Ginger Snaps and why am I subbed to this channel? I don't know what's going on. No, we don't know what's going on either. Because a lot of times it happens like that. There's a lot of times that stuff happens like that. Where we never know what's going on. I mean, hell, we're hurtling through space on a giant spaceship. A living spaceship. Technically. If you want to get down to the real nitty-gritty, you want to talk about Moya being a living starship. The Earth is also technically a living starship. Although it's, like, not powered or anything. So I guess it's a gray area as to what you would consider a starship or not. Oh, yeah. Alright, that's it. Right out of the mud. Let's go. Make this happen. Moving right along. And slowing down, so we will not go... Is it right here? Yeah. It's just road just isn't looking like... Exactly. I mean... We're technically on a thing that could be construed as like some kind of space platform. We are on the biggest of space stations. Where's Carl Sagan when you need him? Ooh, slow down. Do not lose the cargo. Actually, you know what I just thought of? Speaking of action movies, anyone a fan of the Patrick Swayze trucking movie, which also starred Meatloaf and Travis Tritt, I think? Black Dog. That's a hell of a movie. What do we got going on here? Why are we stuck? We're stuck because we're not in differential lock. Alright, there we go. Now, this is going to be our last couple of pieces of cargo to get the ore sorting center up and running. So this is going to be cool. I'm kind of excited to see what happens with this, because I have no idea what happens. Or if it's a location that we can use, or if it's simply just, there is a thing that is complete. It's not a terrible movie, but it's better than what you'd think. When you're driving all night and you're on the frayed edges of your sanity, you see that black dog, which it's like, what are you talking about? What? I mean, it can't be like a raccoon, or perhaps like a aardvark or something. It's gonna be the black dog. Black dog means bad things gonna happen. All right, Patrick Swayze, why don't you go on back to Roadhouse? Meatloaf, maybe your bat out of hell needs to go back into hell. Just strange character. Meatloaf's an odd dude. His choice of movies, his choice of things that he's dabbled in, has been a very unique and interesting career. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Meatloaf do an episode of Tales from the Crypt? I want to say he did, but I mean, if Bobcat Goldthwait and Don Rickles can do an episode of Tales from the Crypt, I'm pretty sure that Meatloaf can. Also, Tales from the Crypt, one of the cooler horror anthology stuff, not really anthology, but horror serialized shows to come out of the 90s. That was the 90s. Yeah, that was... Actually, didn't that go all the way back to the late 80s, or was it only 90s? I can't remember. But then again, I am also a fan of horror and the horror genre. The voice of the Crypt Keeper, John Cassier, who actually I believe you can find on Cameo as well. And then the first movie that they had, actually, interesting segue, Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight. And that was a phenomenal movie. That was actually... I saw Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight, when it premiered on Friday the 13th, way back when, once upon a time. And I think that was Elliot Sadler, who was also in that, opposite of Billy Zane. And, man, you want to see Billy Zane in a weird, funky role. Yeah. Billy Zane in Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight, out of every single movie role that he's done, it looks like he had a party doing it. Like, believe it or not, Billy Zane showed up as one of Biff's goons all the way back in Back to the Future. I mean, he is... Not only is he, like, one of the quasi-villains in Titanic, and I guess you'd say that he's one of the villains, and the iceberg is also another villain. I mean, if you can call an iceberg a villain, but that's a thing. I mean, I guess you can consider the iceberg a villain. It is the foil to the Titanic. Oh, man. I know, right? The principle on Back to the Future. Here we go full circle with the Expendables. So the principle from Back to the Future was also in He-Man and the Masters of the Universe starring Dolph Lundgren, who was also in The Expendables as Gunner. Billy Zane also did The Phantom. Billy Zane was also in a series of different movies. Billy Zane was in quite a bit. So let us take the old IMDb's, or take to the IMDb's, and find out what else Billy Zane has done. Because now I really want to read up on his filmography here. Also, I do have a picture with Billy Zane when he showed up in 2019 to the Scaricon. Oh, he did? Yeah, that's right. So, let's see. Filmography. Actor? So, let's scroll all the way to the bottom. Let's see where he starts. All right, he has 175 different credits to himself. Okay, this gets good. Brink Gaming, how are you this evening? We are currently discussing, while dropping off wooden planks to the ore sorting center, we are discussing the various and different roles that Billy Zane was actually in. So, his first credit to his IMDb is Back to the Future in 1985, followed in 1986 by Critters. And if you remember that wonderful piece of sci-fi horror nugget, actually, it very much is. Billy Zane was in quite a bit of stuff. Back to the Future 2. Oh, he wasn't. Oh, that's right. He was in Memphis Belle. If any of you have seen the fantastic movie, Memphis Belle, totally worth it. Sniper, yep, that was 1993. Tales from the Crypt. Tombstone was 93. Oh, yes, Scorpion King 3. Yep. The Phantom was 96. He did a bunch of voice work, too, apparently. Cleopatra, Soul Survivor. Memphis Belle is honestly one of my very top-ranked war movies. Alright, so, last delivery of wooden planks. Phantom on VHS. That is awesome. And look at that. Alright, so now we have our ore sorting center up and running. We have no cargo to unload. Why is it that we now have delivered to the ore sorting center? Crap. Is that the... Oh, man. So we've actually got more stuff to go. Really? I didn't realize that, Moya Surfer Dude. That's actually kind of fascinating. Concrete slabs. Here we have our concrete slabs. At the warehouse over here, but we can also make concrete slabs. Which ones were concrete slabs? Are those 2 slots or 3 slots? But then we'll... Oh, cripes. We need metal rolls, so we're probably going to have to dump off a crap load of stuff over here. But for now, we need 8 fuel. So let's, you know what we're going to do. Oh, no, we didn't want to do that. We want to recover the truck. And to the truck storage we go. Let us bust out our... Let's see, do we want a collab or do we want to use... You know, we had a good time using... What the hell was it? Yeah, the P16. We'll go with the P16. Because I love the P16. And we were goofing around with this thing the other day, too. Because it has the best sounding horn in the game. Yep. Absolutely the best horn in the game. So now, let's see. I want to say they didn't have an always-on differential lock on this truck in the first when the game first released, but I could be wrong. Super heavy is super heavy semi-trailer. So we're going to use this bad boy, and we are going to go deliver. Actually, where can we get... There's bricks. Where are we going to have bricks? Let's find that out real quick. So actually, you know what? We can get bricks from, like, all over the place. Oh, okay. So this one has bricks. This one has cement. We get 2 metal beams, which will make 2 metal rolls. So we'll deal with the metal rolls later, but for now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get 8 units of fuel, and we're gonna bring it over to the ore sorting center. And yes, Brink Gaming, if you are still here, it is absolutely thought-provoking stuff. We cover a variety of topics here on this here channel. We are all over the place. We do anything and everything. If you've got a topic, we can cover it. With varying degrees of, certainty about said topic. But then again, there's also always Google. Sean Aston was also in Memphis Belle. He was the ball turret gunner on the bottom of the plane. I don't really get a lot of opportunity to use the Pacific P-16, but this thing is it is a behemoth. And this truck is phenomenal at doing what it does. It is fun to use. And the bigger trucks, even though they are kind of slow and ponderous, and sometimes the smaller trucks, you're actually better off making more trips, but with less headaches. Metal rolls, we get... Okay, so let's load up on... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Huh. Yeah, we do cover food quite extensively here. Actually, speaking of which, what is your go-to Easter holiday meal? Are you a ham? Are you, turkey? What is your go-to holiday meal? And also, I think we totally just bit the big one because I thought this is where there was fuel, but apparently there was not fuel at this warehouse. So I have to go get it from someplace else. Oh. Okay. That, it's the other warehouse. Okay. I see how it goes. See how it goes. Ooh, roast turkey. Roast turkey on Easter dinner. So once upon a time, back before the Great Fracture happened, and we used to have Easter Sunday get-togethers with the majority of the family, we used to do a lot of homemade pasta, homemade raviolis, things like that, and not so much anymore. Also, my brother, whom I really don't talk to much anymore because he's kind of a dick, he tried to take over the family tradition of making pasta and raviolis for Easter after my grandmother had passed away many, many years ago. And his pasta sucked. His raviolis were garbage. I mean, it's like, Yeah, I realize there's some difficulty and some nuance in actually making some of this stuff. But man, I'll tell you, it was dirt. It was utter trash. And I can say that and not feel bad about it because he's kind of a jerk. So that's where I'm going to roll with it. Oh, William Starling, what kind of breakfast burrito, man? What did you have in that bad boy? I've been waiting for you to chime in because I always enjoy your input. And you're all about the burritos for some reason. That's not a bad idea, Moya Surfer Dude, actually. That's not a bad idea at all. Let's see. Am I going the right direction? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Okay, we'll do this. We're gonna because we totally kind of boned ourselves on this one. That's fine though. We went to the wrong warehouse because what I thought had the fuel did not have the fuel. Does that one have the metal beams in it though? Which one had metal beams? This one has 2 metal beams, but it has... Oh, we need 8 bricks too. We need 8 bricks and 8 fuel. So we can do fuel and bricks from here. Okay, so this is not bad. This is not bad at all. All right. That one only has 1. Where's the other warehouse? Why is it not showing up on the map here? Oh, there it is. Okay. This one has the metal beams that I can take. Oh, you know what? This actually isn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know what, William Sterling? I have to say, the breakfast burritos from McDonald's are some of the best you can get. If you need a burrito on the quick, that's the way to do it. Yeah, Relic, I'm going to agree with you there. And when somebody's kind of a spiteful dink, then you kind of know about it. It's like, wow, these raviolis taste like butt. But you know what? My mother actually prepared homemade raviolis. She worked with my old man. And she made homemade raviolis yesterday. She started on Saturday and then cooked them on Sunday. And they were fantastic. They were absolutely fantastic. Like, you know, I don't think I've had a Burger King. You know, it's sad because I don't have a Burger King nearby, which is a crying shame. And I find it most displeasing because I really like the Whopper from Burger King. I would prefer a Whopper over a Big Mac, but that is just me. William Starling, the fact that you have your cat back, I gotta tell you, man, it makes me feel really good. Like, I'm not an animal person, as many other people are more than me, but you know what? I am a compassionate person, and the fact that you are back with your cat, that certainly means quite a bit. And I am, like, thrilled beyond words that could have, you know, that did, like, you know, take place. I can't say enough good things about it. We'll put it that way. It's funny too. Relic, I don't know if you were there the other day. Well, no, you know about Mr. B. So I'm going to share an emote with you all. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That right there is Mr. B. And that is an emote from Waylon's channel. So Waylon of the band Killer's Confession, he has a cat. His name is Mr. B. And that is legitimately Mr. B from Mr. Bigglesworth. Which is so funny. Oh, that I do not get tired of hearing that. Oh man, that is a hell of a trailer. You know, animals are important to people. And that's where that is. Also, fuel is important to my ore sorting center. And so is 8 units of bricks. Actually, I have a friend whose dog, it's a English Bulldog, I think, I want to say. It looks like the Target dog. Do we want to do bricks or do we want to do fuel? All right. Now, let's see about backing this bad Larry. See about my trailer reversing skills, and I know William Sterling is going to root for me to just dump this cargo all over the place, but you know what? Not today. Or at least that's what I say now, and then I go to turn around and then just dump everything all over the place. Oh, you know what? This is the perfect truck for this because of the wild turning radius that this thing has. And we can basically get this trailer full jackknife without even having to worry even the slightest bit about, you know, contacting the cab or anything. So this is cool. This works. Thought the cat got out really in the garage, but it was like 12 hours. Oh man. You know what? And that's the thing about cats. Like, they will totally mess with you like that. They will hide knowing full well that you are looking for them and just be all like, hey, hey, that's right. I'm just hiding right here. You can't find me. Just gonna chill underneath this shelf right here, even though you looked here like 5 different times. You can't see me. I'm hiding in the back. You know what, Moya Surfer Dude, it is so good that, you know, you are able to have your animals that show love and compassion, and you get to take them out, and they enjoy the fact that you take them out, and you just have a good time. That is a hell of a lot of cargo right there. Let's go sit up front of the cab. This is about as sparse and as bare bones as a truck cab can get. And I have a little Datsun on the dashboard. Just bobbing its head up and down. Oh my god. I get a kick out of that. Oh, that's an oil pressure gauge that's added to the dash right there. Got all kinds of pressure gauges. This is a hell of a lot of steering wheel right here. Gas gauge, tachometer, speedometer. I think that's kilometers on that speedometer. I don't know. Maybe? Water valve. All kinds of neat stuff. Honestly, it's a hell of a view from the cab of the truck right here, as we're just, I mean, and these are actually working mirrors right here too that we can use. I don't even know how close we are on either side, but you know what? That's fine. We get the little guide pole on the front bumper that's kind of wiggling back and forth. Like an uncooked sausage, just kind of jiggling about right over there. Loader, how is everything? Loader, I know that, I don't know if you've seen yet, but we have all kinds of new emotes. We've got all kinds of new stuff. All kinds of different badges and everything. So that's all stuff for channel subscribers. Because y'all are awesome. Oh, that's great to hear. How did your Easter go, Loader? And what'd you do today? Also, I swear these trucks need like cruise control. Just either that or I need a rubber band on my controller. One or the other. I love that horn. I love that horn. Oh, it's too funny. All right, let's keep going. Very cool. Very cool. We are in the process of hauling 8 units of fuel, preferably down the road, not off into a foam pole, to the ore sorting center. Nice. Very cool. Alright, let's get through this mud. And you'd think for a truck that only has rear-wheel drive that this thing would have some issues going through a lot of this mud. But this truck has some of the best mud tires in the entire game, oddly enough. Hey, there's a fuel truck that I left there. Oh, that's a Chevy Kodiak that I left there. I keep driving by it. It's like a landmark at that point in time. Oh, what do we got going on here? Oh, yeah. Now that's some... That is some mud. Let's kind of use the winch to give ourselves a bit of a helping hand. Because that is what it's here for. Alright. Keep pushing. Yeah, the JBE. Usually all of the JBE truck mods have those giant turf style, like Terra Grappler tires. That's like the same pattern that you would see on monster trucks, actually. Or what are they? Firestone? They're either Firestone or Goodyear, and they're just like they're Terra Grabbers or Terra Grapplers or something like that. I forget the actual name. I have a friend who is so into monster trucks, it's crazy, and he can tell you anything and everything about a particular given truck, tire sizes, manufacturers, what they use for engines in particular trucks, how many different versions of that truck there actually was. It's crazy. Yeah, the JBE mod is probably one of the more popular ones to be out there because there's a lot of people running that. Me personally, I am running currently 0 mods, and I'm alright with that. It's just as fun. There are some mods that actually take this P16 and make it into a giant 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive unit. Add different bodies to it. There are certain ones that make the P12 far more functional. You can add a flatbed to that. I mean, there's so many different mods. But usually it's the PC mods that are far better and easier to use because the consoles have a limited amount of RAM that they can make use of with the various different mods in this game. That would suck if we actually, like, if it just glitched and then the steering just took a sharp left and the whole cargo went right into the drink. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, it is. Yes, it absolutely is, because this is the biggest trailer in the entire game so far. This is bigger than any of the special trailers that you have to haul at the end of most of the big contracts. And it's just, like, the extra wide trailer, I think, is only a 5-slot, whereas this one is a 8-slot trailer. It's skinnier, but it's longer. I love using this truck, though. This truck is so much fun to use, and I rarely get a chance to use it. Predominantly, it was used as, like, a lumber truck. Or at least I believe they were used as lumber trucks. But they're just these gargantuan earth movers. I'm probably going to have to bring the Chevy C70 up this way to refuel this thing, but we'll see what happens. We'll just dump off this load of cargo and then go from there. Oh, really? Now, where's that at this time around? Because I am not exactly the sportsing fellow. I'm terrible with anything like sports related too. I mean, you want trivia on like all kinds of other different stuff? No problem. Sports trivia? Sorry, man. I am horrible with sports trivia. I just know stuff that finds its way into like popular culture. Like Always Sunny in Philadelphia, when they do the Wade Boggs episode. Alright, so that is 8 units of fuel, and we can go back to the same location and actually do the bricks. So the concrete slabs, I think, are going to be, I want to say they're going to be, I'm going to need 2 cement per concrete slab. I like that when the trailer is empty, you can just ride it up against a telephone pole, and it'll just straighten the whole thing right out. This is the Yukon. This is, was it, yeah, Flooded Foothills in Yukon, Canada. Basically, it was the Yukon, Canada, and then the Wisconsin map in terms of release schedules. And the next map, if you had seen the announcement, is that they're going to be doing another Russian map. And you're going to be rebuilding an old rocket base, believe it or not. Also, I'm hungry. I don't know about you. Wisconsin is cool because it's got all the logging and lumber stuff, and they actually introduced more logging contracts into the rest of the other maps to give you basically more stuff to do. But ultimately, I wish they would add more like big cargo maps or big cargo contracts and stuff like that. Ooh, fries in the air fryer sounds pretty awesome, actually. Like, I miss hauling the mega fuel trailer or the coiled tubing trailer, like, all the way through 3 different maps across all kinds of different terrain. That was a lot of fun. Man, and people are sending me pictures of food. Which it's like... Somebody's telling me about McDonald's, and then somebody's showing me pictures of amazing food. Like, what the hell? Hold on. I've got to respond and reply. All right, there we go. I don't know what I'm going to do for food because I've got approximately... I think we've got approximately 35 minutes before one Gigi Edgley goes live again. So I'm probably not going to have anything too involved. I am looking forward to tonight, actually. Her brother is going to be on. And they're going to be doing their thing. Which I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, the addition of the contracts with all kinds of materials and stuff like that started in Yukon. So, just to give you an idea, so ore sorting center, this is the second half of it. 6 metal rolls, 2 concrete slabs, 8 containers of fuel, and 8 containers of bricks. Then we have to build and put 2 cabins in cabin zone number 1. And this is the second half of this particular contract. Yeah, William Sterling, super looking forward to it, man. I'm, like, really excited about this evening. So it should be a good time. It should be a lot of fun. So we'll probably go, like, just before 8 o'clock. Yeah, the paper mills are a large amount of stuff. The gold mine has been an excessive amount of stuff. And this is only to get the ore sorting center up and running. That doesn't even include half of the other crap that's involved in this thing. It's nuts. Yeah. Alright, so we're almost to our fuel. I know my Chevy's up here somewhere. So we're going to go back and we're going to get... Yeah. Where's the Chevy truck? That's alright. Tell you what. Kodiak, right there. Kodiak 2, the rescue. And hopefully we don't tip this thing over. Because that would be unfortunate right here. Right in front of where I need it to be. And then it just dumps fuel all over the place. Alright. Refuel. So from the fuel tanker to the P12, and boom. Switch trucks, and away we go. Which way are we going? We're going... Okay, veer to the left here. All right. That is a timely placed vehicle. I think that was yesterday for a little while. Just hauling all kinds of cargo. I like that they added like a crafting element into this, where you have to, you know, if you don't have enough concrete slabs, you then take the concrete to the concrete factory and make either concrete blocks or concrete slabs. And concrete slabs are going to be, I think it's the slabs that are going to be 2 cargo slots, and that is going to get interesting. So, I mean, it shouldn't be too bad, but I think I'll use the Freightliner with that. Use the Freightliner with a force lock cargo trailer. or a 4-slot trailer. That'll be all right. Yeah. Yep, if you take either the fuel trailer or if you take like a truck with a fuel body on it and then just run that way. I mean, that's the best thing to do. The whole wacky generator thing, it's so bizarre. You have to use fuel to craft stuff. But it adds another layer to the game. So it allows you to basically play or do whatever you want to do. Like right now in Salmon Peak over in Wisconsin, I think it's an international, not the Paystar, it might be the Lodestar? One of the international pickup trucks with a fuel body backed up to the trailer, the generator trailer, to be able to just craft all kinds of stuff. And then when I need to, all I have to do is recover the truck and not have to worry about refueling the trailer, which is super useful. Because a trailer you have to haul back to wherever it is that you got there with. I'm going to go for the bricks this time around, so that won't be too bad either. Mostly it's just time-consuming stuff. That's it. Which, I mean, you're not exactly playing this game to win any races. This is not a racing game in the slightest. Yeah, that one's actually pretty fun. They don't tell you what kind of trailer you need to use to haul that stuff around with. And realistically, you kind of don't even need a trailer, but yeah, there's stuff. It's fun though. That was one of the more fun missions. And it's neat doing stuff like that that isn't more of the same or a lot of just the normal. You have to go find 3 ancient sequoia, basically giant tree chunks, around various portions of the map and transport it back to a rail car so that it can ship it out to points unknown. Yeah. Yeah. It would be fun to have more stuff like that, to be perfectly honest with you. Also, guys, keep an eye out and make sure that Gigi doesn't go online earlier than what she's, like, slated to go online. Because that would be... that would be like, oh, crap, we gotta wrap things up. See, there was another house where I took the guy's materials. The awful, terrible person that I am. Stealing building materials and construction stuff. Just, hey, I need this more than you do. Sorry, buddy. It's like, hey, man, I was building my dream house. I was building my dream house, and you came by and you crushed my dream because you stole my lumber. It really makes this driver just an awful person. And me by extension because I'm controlling it. But that's, that's a thing. JStew94. Everybody, I kind of got to have you. This needs to be known. JStew94 is my youngest brother. He just had a new daughter on Friday. So if you guys throw up some emotes, if you guys throw up all the cool stuff, and just let him know how awesome that is. Because he's got a new daughter, and I've got a new niece because of it. And my nephew has a new baby sister. And I know he is so excited to meet his baby sister. Because he has been talking about it, even though he still plays coy about it. And that's all our bricks. So JStew94. It's pretty damn cool, man. And I don't know how you're going to do it. But somehow or another, you're going to pull it off. And you got plenty of people around to help you. And you better still be there and not just like dip in, drop $5 in donation money, and then peace out, because that would be a jerk move. Oh, there he is. There he is. I haven't said the name of the kid, but the name has significant meaning, and it's pretty cool. Oh, you're waiting on sushi. Okay, so you are in fact getting sushi. I see how it goes. But hey, guess what? I had sushi Saturday night, so there. Taka was amazing, my friend. Oh, we got all these bricks. We're gonna haul some bricks. So what are you getting on sushi? You getting all your eel rolls? Relic, how many kids do you have again? Because I can never remember, and I'm awful with that. Also, why the hell are you tipping me $5 when you're going to need all the money under the sun for like, raising children? Okay. Alright, just making sure. Because I was like, well, I know the one. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Then there's another one. Is there any more? Alright. No, we're good, we're good. The best thing in the world is when... Oh, Loader, you should see what I do for gifts. So, of course you have all of that sushi. That's funny, and that's great. Guys, I thank you all for being all here. And remember, if you want to follow along on this weird, wild journey, just hit that follow button, and you can join us on all this stuff, because it's not just about video games, it's more than that, and I like that it's more than that. 3 Furbies. Did they all sit around and talk to one another? Because that's got to be terrifying and hilarious all in one fell swoop. But I gotta say, one of the coolest things is his son, my nephew, his interest in cars, and just how much of an interest this little dude, who's only 4, loves cars, loves car shows, loves car cartoons, loves all of the stuff on TV. And the coolest thing is just he wanted me to pick him up on Friday in the Bumblebee. And he asked me to do that. And when a 4-year-old tells you, can you pick me up in the Bumblebee? That's what you do. Because while you may think that, like, okay, yeah, all right, I'll pick you up in this car. You know what you're doing? You create a memory. And you create something that's awesome. And it's just like... it's important, you know? Oh, he is, dude. Loader, he so is. Man, he couldn't even walk, and he could tell you which one was a Corvette, and which one was a Camaro, and which one was a Mustang, and what, you know, which one was a Challenger, and that was a Charger, and that's a Supra, and that's a Skyline, and that's a GTR, and he can't even walk, and he can point these things out, and it's incredible. We stood at the Cars and Coffee as the cars were leaving one day, and he just, you know, he could name them all off. A Cooper Mini, Volkswagen, bonkers, dude. But it's awesome. I don't have any kids of my own, but I like having this one around. And now he's got a sister. And he's excited about his sister. He may not let on to it all the time, but he's excited about his sister. You can tell. Yeah, J. Stu saw a Challenger. I think he said it was like purple. Just do a complete pole shot. Lose the back end. And then just go hammering through like a tunnel or something. I'll tell you what, let's refuel here. Back. There we go. Loader, that is an exceptional amount of payback. Me, I don't know if it's here or if it's with him. Oh, it's with him. The like 2.5 foot tall, almost 3 foot tall, plush blue Jeep. What are we fucking? Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? We're hung up on the Chevy C70? Man. Oh, we're hung up on a C70 and a tree. I see how this goes. Oh, we are so stuck. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we're out of the way. Change back over here. I hate how it shuts off the headlights every single time. Kids like to make noise. As they should. And it's awesome. Right? drove around that little Gravedigger monster truck making engine noises for, I swear, an hour and a half, 2 hours. Just did not stop. I remember going to see the monster trucks one time at the Worcester Centrum Center. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. And everybody that we went with, one of the dudes left their truck at work. So we get a tractor trailer, usually at the night or early in the morning. And this time it usually came like in the middle of the night, this tractor trailer would come through. And he's supposed to be able to, unbeknownst to us at the time, spin around in the back lot. But my buddy had left his truck smack dab in the middle of the back lot. So the guy refused to drive around the building. The guy was just kind of a dink about things. And apparently my coworker got called in the middle of the night to go help this guy back out of the parking lot. And it was just ridiculous. The Paystar 5070 is a fantastic, fantastic starting truck. I really like that truck. And I used it for so damn long. I used the Paystar 5070, and my buddy used the Pacific P12. And we just ran with that stuff for the longest time. It was actually, and here's the funny thing, it's coming into about a year, I think it was, yeah, it was more towards the end of April when this game released. And I had been out of work since the end of March. We were playing Borderlands. We played a ton of Borderlands. And then there was Doom Eternal. And I don't think I've ever finished Doom Eternal because this game came out. And we all jumped on this game, and we all had PlayStations too. So we all had PlayStations, we all had the party chat going. And this is where we would be for 8 to 10 hours a day because there was nothing else to do at that time. And I'm certainly glad that I am back to work, as stressful as it is. And it's a weird vibe, still, after all this time. All right. That is another 8 units of cargo delivered to the ore sorting center. Let's spin this bad boy around. I really like the Paystar. The Paystar was the go-to workhorse. And it's got its limitations, sure. One of the biggest things, though, are the metal mudguards. And that, oddly enough, if you can't remove the mudguards from some of the trucks, and I'm not talking about a modded version of the game or any add-on stuff, if you can't take the mudguards off, they become a naturally limiting factor to the performance of the truck, whether it be in deep mud or actually bottoming you out on all kinds of rocks and stuff. And it's really kind of weird, but yeah, what can you do, you know? That's how they made the game, that's how they want to keep the game. I believe the upgrade for the Dairy Longhorn 4520, it's got a gigantic engine in the truck, but it's driving like 16 different wheels and tires and everything. Oh my god. Oh, dude. William Sterling, that is weird. I cannot begin... Like, how much movement was actually happening Fuel in the oil tanks began to slosh, and the bridge started bouncing. And by the third slosh, the bridge and the slosh were in sequence, and it was then that I found out why locomotives do not have seatbelts. Dude, I cannot begin to imagine what kind of sensation that is like. That's weird. Like, I wish. Work your way through the mud. There we go. See, this truck can get it done. In two-wheel drive only configuration, this truck can just power through. And this truck will actually do really good in some of the mega hauling missions and contracts and stuff like that. Just because it's got great stability, it's got such a wide track, and it's very difficult to actually tip over on its side. Although if you do ever tip this thing over on its side, it's next to impossible to kind of like lurch it back over. Because it does have that wide track to it, so it's kind of weird. Some trucks go back over on their tires a lot easier than some other trucks. I can't even begin to imagine what fuel sloshing in conjunction with the bridge moving actually does. Because that's bonkers right there. There's our C70 with the fuel. Let's power this bad boy home. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I'm apparently running an automatic there for some stupid reason. And the quick winch definitely does not like to winch to what you need it to go into. I think this is the right way. This is the right way, right? Yeah, going the right way. So we're probably in a proper amount of time to get the truck and the trailer back to the garage. Oh, dude, that's nuts. I can't even begin to imagine what that kind of sensation would be like. Well, that marker didn't help anything. I think we just go straight here. And we've got some weird green eyes in the woods staring at us, if you can see that. That's pretty funny, actually. Now, how long were you... So you were a train conductor, correct? How long were you doing that for? How many months, years, that kind of thing? I think it's honestly fascinating. And I wonder if Gigi's going to go straight at 8 o'clock, or if she's going to be 5 minutes early or 5 minutes late, or if she's going to do her usual, oops, something isn't right, we're having technical issues, please stand by. Because that would also be comedy. Kick it up into high gear. Let's get this bad boy moving. And we are just around the corner from our garage, so that's a good thing. Really? Okay. If it's something you could still do, would you do it? Then I certainly hope it's not too much to ask about or talk about. And if it is, just, you know. All right. We need 6 metal rolls and 2 concrete slabs. All right. So store that truck, and then we'll figure out. Okay. Because everybody has a different limit on everything, so I would never want to go and kind of poke and prod where it wasn't wanted. Let's see. So we need to get some concrete, and then we need to haul the concrete to the concrete factory to get slabs. So let's see about... Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do... this guy. Also, I've had enough with it being dark, so let's kind of kick that timetable up to the morning. And this truck has some much better lighting. Trailer store. You know what? Sideboard semi or the... We'll go sideboard. We'll go sideboard. That's awesome. So how long does that typically take? Going from training to road conductor, and so you did it in less than a year. So that's got to be a hell of an achievement. Holy crap. For real? That is amazing, dude. So you did it in less than a year when other people would take 15 to 20? But it's down to 3 or 4. Okay. That is very impressive. Let's go get... So we're probably going to end up leaving this truck kind of wherever when G goes live. And for all those still viewing, still watching, we will be bouncing over to Gigi Edgley's channel because she is back from her... from all kinds of stuff. She had a straight-up adventure, is what she had. So I think that's going to hit right about the 8 o'clock hour. So when she goes live, we're going to go raid her channel and show her all the support that she has given so many of us. We're going to have a good time. That's what it's going to be. I just have to make sure that I periodically check and see when she goes live, because the notifications don't usually kick out right away. And don't I know it? Like, you go live and the notification takes a little bit to actually make its way out. Oh, Moya Surfer Dude. Absolutely 100%. Completely looking forward to it. Also, I really like this Freightliner. Oops. And these things are... this thing's so damn cool. I love this truck. Ever since they fixed this truck is a monster. This thing just... it is awesome. Don't mind me while I periodically check to see if she has gone live. And not yet. But apparently, David Blue is live. He's a strange character. And, like, his life seems to be, like, his new gig, essentially, because, well, I mean, television shows and movies and stuff aren't really a thing at the moment, depending on where you are. So he's made a hell of a transition over to Twitch and really doing some amazing stuff with Twitch. And plus his the whole Dungeons and Dragons, using him as a dungeon master, is fantastic too. But he's an interesting character, that's for sure. Just his varied skill set is kind of impressive. Alright, so cargo management, and let's do the cement. How about we just take all of the cement over? We'll do that. So just in case we actually need more cement than we actually need. This truck is this truck is a powerhouse. It really is. Can we make the corner? Yeah, we can make the corner. All right. Awesome. You just have to, like, ease into the throttle when you back up a little bit because the thing just wants to lurch because it gets so much grunt to it. We are going to be... Juju Beans, it is so nice of you to join us, but we're actually going to be holding off on truck darts for the evening because it is the 8 o'clock hour right now, and we are waiting for one Gigi Edgley to go live momentarily. And she is going live tonight with Jake. So it's not going to be like a Jake Tuesday kind of thing. It is going to be a Gigi and Jake back at it Monday night extravaganza. So we're going to see how far we can get right now, and I keep periodically popping over to see if she has gone live yet. Yes, exactly. So it's almost the 8 o'clock hour. So what we're going to do... Wait a minute. She's not live yet, is she? Because I keep checking to see if she's gone live. Don't even tell me that she's live and this is not showing up on me. Because I would be super bummed out. Okay, so she's just in chat. Because I want to be able to raid her channel with all of these wonderful, delightful people who are here with me, who probably also want to go and raid her channel. So I will pull up her channel. Oh my god, it is! You guys are crazy! Ah, Background Rage! How are you? How's everything? Oh, you've fallen down the supernatural rabbit hole, Juju Beans? And there Ginger Snaps goes again with the gifting of the sub. But guys, we have all kinds of cool stuff. Juju Beans, you're awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Because when you subscribe and you sub to the channel, you get all those really nifty emotes that we've got going. We've got some cool ones, too. I actually just, I threw it all in there, and I found some cool emotes. I found some cool badges. So there's all kinds of neat stuff for you guys to totally jam out with. Ah, see? That is a hell of a hole that WandaVision has left in your viewing circle. But yep, there's all those cool emotes, there's all those cool badges, all that neat stuff, and I truly appreciate all of you guys who have decided to sub to the channel, and anybody who even simply just follows the channel, because this is a good time here, and we like having a good time here. Oh yeah, yep. There's bits emotes, there's all kinds of neat stuff going on. Is the channel live yet? The channel is still not live, and you guys are already at a level 2 hype train. You guys are crazy. Let's get this concrete over to the concrete factory and see about making a couple of concrete slabs. Because concrete is as dense as my cranium. It's actually scientifically proven. Ah, Juju Beans with a cheer. Thank you very much. Seriously, guys, I enjoy all of the wonderful conversation that we have. I enjoy being here and doing silly stuff like driving a truck, hauling concrete from point A to point B, and carrying on with all of you. Then we're headed for the Dawson Concrete Plant. Not the Dawson Creek, though. With James Vanderbeek. Oh. Alright. Alrighty. So, guys, now that Gigi just went live, and thank you, Relic, for the heads up. And, yeah, I'm sorry, William Sterling. So what we're going to do right now, guys, thank you very much for coming along. Thank you for all the resubs. Thank you for the bits. We're going to go raid Gigi Edgley as she joins us once again. Now that she's back. From her adventures. There we go. We're going to start this raid. We're going to kick this off. We're going to do some fun stuff. And we're going to have a blast. Do I have a hype train? They got a hype train. All right. So. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have the raid ready to start. So we're going to kick it on over there. Guys, thank you so much, as always. Have a wonderful evening. I'm going to try to be back here tomorrow night. And we're going to go watch Gigi Edgley's audio issues, because why wouldn't it be audio issues? Peace.